The Harrisonburg-Rockingham Chamber of Commerce recognizes the important role agriculture plays in our local economy. Agriculture is our #1 industry in both jobs and gross sales. We lead the state in agricultural sales, and the Valley region has 4 of the top 5 agricultural counties in the state. The Chamber also recognizes agriculture's contribution to our rural lifestyle and environment. Winners of the Farm Family Stewardship Award are selected based on several criteria, including preserving the tradition of family farming, employing conservation methods in farming, and protecting our environment. This year's winner combines all of our criteria into a family farm that leads by example. Miller Farm, LLC is the Farm Family Stewardship Award winner this year. Craig and Nancy Miller are third-generation family farmers. They maintain a dynamic and intensive farm business while protecting the Muddy Creek watershed. The farm raises 130,000 turkeys annually for Cargill Foods and has 75 purebred Angus brood cows. Visitors to the farm can easily see many riparian management practices in place, but the more subtle aspects of their conservation plan truly set them apart. The family is committed to keeping their highly visible farm on Route 33 near Hinton a model of stewardship for the community. The Millers also take time to participate in community functions. The family has held many leadership roles in the Virginia Poultry Federation, 4-H and FFA youth projects, Cooks Creek Presbyterian Church, and the West Rockingham Ruetan Club. Craig also coached softball at Turner Ashby for 17 years. Their involvement in the community shows they believe stewardship means more than taking care of their farm. It's taking care of the community, too.
We started with our modern poultry operation in 1986. We built our first turkey house. It's 50 by 800 feet. And in 1988, we added another house, same size, everything was the same. And as we went through the years, we tried to be very, very proactive and do what was right for agriculture. I've always tried to stay a step ahead of the game if I can. We also raise cattle, which is my real passion. I love cattle and the genetics of Angus cattle. We also crop. I sell a lot of small square bale hay, alfalfa hay. But I tell people all the time, no matter what else I have going on here on the farm, the turkeys pay the bills. About a year and a half ago, I had an opportunity to really do kind of a neat project here, a stewardship project. It started with the help of Cargill, especially, and the NRCS office and FSA office and some different agencies. Chesapeake Bay Foundation got involved. Fenced off our creek bed, planted a lot of trees, and created a buffer to help with erosion. From that point on, through Cargill, we also are trying to catch about 30% of our rainwater off our poultry houses, and that flows into a channel which eventually hits a 24-inch pipe that's 440 feet long, and that dumps into a sediment pond which I've stocked with fish, and so it's really turned out honestly much better than I anticipated. We're really proud of it. I've tried to keep up with what's happening in our industry, but quite honestly, my kids, my daughter is a graduate of the University of Virginia and now works for a nonprofit group in Montana, and then my son is a pre-vet student at Kansas State University. So my kids really have opened my eyes to being a good steward. And recycling, my generation, we knew nothing about recycling, and now, our kids my wife and I, we've been recycling for years now. About 5 or 6 years ago, I completely quit applying any poultry litter to our farm, and I sell 100% of the litter that comes out of our poultry houses, which is close to 1,000 tons a year. What I do is convert that money into commercial fertilizer. I tell people I have lost some tonnage, but I've gained quality. My crops are much cleaner, my fields are cleaner, a lot less weed issues involved, and that has just helped me tremendously. I got a call from our grow-out manager at Cargill, Patrick Evick, back in February, and he called. I can remember exactly where I was at the moment he called me. He said, Craig, Cargill has the opportunity to grow the presidential turkey this year. Do you want to be the one who grows it? And I was like, well, yeah. You know, that's kind of a neat thing and kind of an honor, since it's not just a Virginia thing. It's every state, you know. What I was really proud of is the fact that Cargill took the opportunity to promote agriculture in our area. And they did some really neat programs through the schools, the elementary schools, and it was a lot more stressful raising 40 turkeys than it was 43,000, I gotta tell you. It's important for us to promote our industry, whether it's the poultry industry, cattle industry, whatever, and groups like the Chamber of Commerce and some other groups, it's really good when they give us recognition, and I'm really proud of this award.
Please join me in congratulating Craig and Nancy Miller of Miller Farm, LLC, this year's winner of the Farm Family Stewardship Award. They receive a plaque from the Chamber and a farm sign, compliments of farm credit.